Welcome
Bang!
back
We're talking about
to another
how
episode
Thursday night.
of Inside the Huddle. Week 13 was a fire week. And I'm going to get you started with El Nasty, big loafer.
Thursday night football. What a matchup we had here. What a game, honestly. This was wonderful, except for DK being on my bench.
Oh, you went off.
But Cowboys take it home 41-35. Cowboys are looking like one of the best teams in the NFC.
The Colts and the Titans, a divisional matchup, and the Colts, this was a big game for them, not only for divisional purposes, but for the playoffs, and they ended up winning this game very luckily. They almost lost. In overtime, it took them on the road. They won by 3, putting themselves in the 7th slot in the AFC. Broncos coming up from behind, but yeah, pretty much coming in from behind.
Falcons, Jets, and this was probably the most boring game of the week, besides a game coming up, and you'll see what that is. But the Falcons get done winning 13-8.
You're talking about
The Lions played the Saints, and this one started out incredible for the Lions. 21 in the first quarter. And then, all of a sudden, we just pooped our pants. That's pretty much just what happened. Saints tried to mount a comeback, but in the end, the Lions were able to pull it out.
Sam Laporta, dog.
Yeah, Sam Laporta, he's pretty good.
He actually is pretty good.
Jared Goff squeaks out another win. I don't really like what we're doing. We're going to need Goff to start being more consistent throughout the game. But at the end of the day, Lions got to win.
Oh my. Chargers, Patriots. What a matchup. I honestly thought this game was going to be like 35-3. I thought the Chargers were going to absolutely destroy the Patriots. But no. 6 points. They put up 6 points. 2 field goals.
And won.
Austin Eckler. And they won, too. 3 straight games where the Patriots have allowed 10 or less points and lost the game. Their offense is so abysmal. Like, I don't think I've seen an offense so bad in my lifetime. Chargers take home the dub here, barely.
Oh boy. The Broncos played the Texans this week. And it was one of the biggest, I think it was, in my opinion, as a Broncos fan, it was the biggest game since Super Bowl 50, about 7 years ago. This game would have been massive for playoff implications for the Broncos, but they ended up falling just short. At the 10-yard line, they had 4 plays to get it done, and they didn't even move it close to inside the 10. Jimmy Ward, he was almost an animatronic player. I think there's another guy that's better for the hometown team this weekend, but he had 3 picks on Russell Wilson. It was very depressing to watch, but Texans won this game big for them because they have a terrible schedule the rest of the way.
Cardinals, Steelers, and this game probably took 5 hours.
How many rain delays?
This included Kenny Pickett getting injured. I don't even know who.
I think he's out for the year.
The backup's probably better than him.
That's
whoever the backup is.
Let me see.
Oh yeah,
It is
it's Mr.
Never mind. Definitely not better. But the Cardinals ultimately get it done. And 3-10, not looking good, but Kyler didn't do too bad.
The Dolphins played the Commanders, and it feels like we see this all the time whenever the Dolphins play a mediocre team. They just go ham on offense. Tyreek Hill, just signature, has like a 70-yard touchdown. Too bad they can't do it against real teams. In my opinion, Dolphins are frauds. They're just the stat patterns of the NFL. The USC and Oregon of the NFL can't really win when they need it most, but, their offense is really good, so good for them.
Pens Buccaneers. Now, listen, new coach, new era, and we didn't play a bad game. This is the first time in a long time where I think the Panthers didn't really play a terrible game. Obviously, they didn't win. Surprise, surprise. They only had 1 this year. But they didn't play terrible. So I'm proud of the performance. I think this is a step in the right direction. And the animatronic GOAT Baker Mayfield takes on the dub.
The 49ers play the Eagles, and going back to the NFC Championship game, Deebo Samuel said the reason they did not win that game is because they did not did not have Brock Purdy. And in this game, they had Brock Purdy and proceeded to beat the Eagles, who were 10-1, or 12-1, on the road by like 25 points. I mean, good for the 49ers. They're starting to become one of the best teams in the NFC. Before I move on, I want to say that Kenny Pickett is having surgery on his ankle and is expected to miss 2 weeks. So, if that matters or anything, to any Steelers fans out there for the playoffs. Yep, go 49ers. Took down the Eagles.
Yeah. The Browns played the Rams. Shockingly, the Rams won. I really thought the Browns would just dominate the Rams with that high-powered defense, but they didn't. Rams actually looked decent again. Probably too little too late for the Rams. Maybe they can still make the wild card, but odds aren't looking good. But a good one for them.
Fine. All right. Chiefs Packers Sunday Night Football.
Oh, wow.
The Pack crew takes it home. What a game by Jordan Love. Showed us that he could be the future in Green Bay, and I honestly think he can. You know, he's shown his ups and downs this year, but overall, I think it's been a successful first year, I would say, for Jordan Love. Chiefs, again, looking kind of shaky this year. I don't know how far they can go on Monday night.
Yeah, Monday Night Football. This game has our animatronic players of the week in it. I think we can all agree that it is Jake Browning. 400 total yards, 2 total touchdowns, and ultimately got the job done beating the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Barely.
Not to mention, what's his name? Trevor Lawrence got injured. I think he's with an ankle injury. He might be out probably for 3 to 4 weeks. I don't really know. Yeah, look that up. But right now it's CJ Beathard, who actually didn't look too bad last night, but it's whatever.
I think he got a little injured, and he was the only guy. They didn't have another quarterback after him, so he had to play through it.
Yeah,
What
it is.
they said. Sure.
But who day?
Goofy ass out of here.
And now we move on to our predictions. But before we do, let's look at the standings. Believe it or not, me and Loaf are in last place with 88.
Whoa.
Down by 3. I completely sold. Isaac and Will are tied for first with 91. So,
No way.
3 points is the separator. This is a big
2v2.
week. And the 2v2 coming up, that is a monumental game. There may even be something else later on. Who knows? It's still in the makings. But we open up Thursday. Isaac?
Patriots and the Steelers. As I said before, the Steelers will be without Kenny Pickett, but I think the Panthers are giving the keys to Bailey Zappi. But I don't think, and the Patriots. You know, they look the same. They play the same.
Wow, that's great.
The Steelers, I think, at home will get this win done. It's tough to play in Pittsburgh at night and on the road. So I think the Steelers will get this done. Close, though, close. I think the Patriots too close.
Bailey Zappi versus Mitch Trubisky, and oh my gosh. This game might be 0-0 with J.J. Watt in the fourth quarter stripping Bailey Zappi. Steelers.
The Steelers will win this game in prime time because the Patriots are arguably the worst team in the NFL.
In history.
They're I saw they had like a record, like first time in like 80 years that a team lost 3 straight games by like less than a score or something like that.
Lost 3 straight games while allowing 10 or less points.
Yeah, Patriots suck.
Bro, their like defense is good, but their offense is just so bad. And honestly, like I don't know how you could ever pick them. Like their offense is that bad, so I think I have to go with the
That's not
here.
Okay, I was about to say, bro, what?
The Texans and the Jets. As a Broncos fan, I will say, teams ahead of us need to lose, and the Texans just beat us. So they will have the advantage over us if we do have a tiebreaker. So, but I'll have to take the Texans in this game because the Jets are, as we said, they're kind of like the Patriots and the Panthers, one of the worst teams I've ever laid eyes on.
Dude, that's
Me?
that's you.
What, you think the Jets are good?
They're not. No, you said the Panthers aren't that good, right?
Yeah, they aren't
They're
very
not
good.
good. They're
like
1-10.
They're okay.
They're 1-10.
You're 1-10.
Pick the Panthers.
You're 1,000.
We'll see.
You're 1,001. Give me the Texans in this ball game. Oh my.
I'm not a brownie.
Shut your bitch ass up.
CJ Stroud. OH. Go Texans.
Dude, shit, bro.
The Texans will not get it done. The Jets are going to win.
Dude, you did that last week. It's not gonna happen.
Jets are terrible. Texans are gonna win. Alright, mathematics are done.
Rams and the Ravens. The Rams just got a good win this week. And they won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. But that means nothing because the Ravens are at home. And when the Ravens are at home, they just don't lose. Especially to a team as bad as the Rams are. So give me the Ravens.
Yeah, coming off a bye week as well, it'd be pretty hard to say the Rams on this one, so I'm gonna have to go the Ravens.
Oh, what is that?
It's really good.
Okay. The Ravens at home against Lamar Jackson against NFC teams is a sight to behold. If you have Lamar in fantasy, I would highly recommend that you play him because I guarantee you that the Ravens will go crazy. Ravens.
I had to stretch.
Whoa.
I can't stretch without being touched.
Big belly mask.
All right.
I mean, when you stretch, everyone touches it. It's so large.
Hard not
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens here. They're off a bye week. Although Rams played really well last week. Okay. I think the Ravens will probably win this one.
Christ, you should get it over your bottle. Oh my. The Panthers are playing the Saints this week.
Oh,
And
Oh my god, I just got bit.
by what?
I don't know. I just felt a stinging sensation. Just give me the Saints because the Panthers are the other team. So if the Panthers are involved in the game, I'm picking the opposite team. So give me the Saints in this game. They're gonna win tomorrow style.
What does that mean? The Panthers are so
They're
bad.
really not that bad, bro.
They are terrible, dude. And that's why I said you're gonna
famous
Madrid is so
Saints.
stupid.
Famous Jameis or Derek Carr will win the game for the Saints because the Panthers are horrible. They don't even have their pick, so all this tanking for what?
They're not tanking.
For prop.
They're just
I mean,
not good.
at this point, why are they even
That's-
playing? They're just
that's
playing for
the thing.
prop. Like,
That's the
They're
thing, bro.
playing
not
for the
tanking.
Bears.
They don't have any picks to tank for. I guess maybe for like a.
Chicago
first
Bears'
or
number
third
one
round
fan
pick.
is the Panthers.
All right. Now listen.
You guys
I
have
had
Ron
picked-
Rivera back at this point.
I picked the Panthers numerous
Rivera
times
at the helm.
and still to this day they have only won one game.
No mouse.
But this week, this week that changes. This is the week that I think the Panthers will get it done.
Dude, can you
Right?
just stop talking?
The only team they've beaten so far is
You're picking the
bummy-
Panthers again?
It's the bummy Texans. All right,
Oh
I said I was
my
gonna do it.
God.
I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh my
Panthers
God.
will win.
At least you're a loyal fan, unlike the who picked the Jags last week.
Oh, Nasty's gonna get last place nasty.
I just thought we did that. The Colts are playing the Bengals
Bye.
in what's their stadium called?
Panthers.
Paycor Stadium. Yeah. Need the Bengals to win this game. Personally. And I think they will win this game. I think they got a little bit of momentum. Jake Brownings's starting to figure his stuff out. And
Just go.
the Colts aren't very good. Give me the Bengals
What?
at home.
They're like 7-4.
They're 6 and
7
they're
to 5.
7 and 5. Yeah. So they're not very good.
That's pretty good. That's
Who
better
dat?
than
Who
the
dat? Who
Broncos,
ain't gonna make it wins? Nobody.
except for.
What did bro just say?
I think the Colts are gonna win this one.
Oh baby.
This is actually a really tough matchup because
No, it's
Jake Browning played really well last week, but
Lightning does not strike twice.
On God, bro. Lightning did not strike twice.
He didn't play that bad the first game he played.
How is Brock Purdy now the MVP favorite?
Because third. Like
His
they've
lighting
lost
doesn't
like what,
show
like
twice.
one game or two, whatever.
They've lost.
That doesn't matter.
4.
Should be Dak Prescott.
Off topic. Colts are gonna win. Gardner.
What is wrong with that?
Minshew mania?
The Bucks
Oh,
are playing
God.
the Falcons.
Dude,
Oh,
dude,
this
the
makes
little
me wanna
master
throw
classes
up.
right here, bro.
Which makes me want to throw up. Is Bijan hurt? Is Bijan hurt?
I don't know.
He's
Oh.
been
so.
hurt. I think he's been
He
hurt.
been hurt?
I'm gonna hurt you if you don't start talking.
Well, the
like your
Bucks
picks.
just barely beat the Panthers, and the Panthers are terrible at football.
Dude,
so give me
no,
the
they're
Falcons.
not.
Because pretty much, if you mathematically, no,
Dude,
give me
the
the
Falcons
Falcons.
put up 13
Falcons
last week
at
on the
home
Jets.
in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield sucks. He does not deserve a job in this league. Falcons.
Falcons are getting an easy dub here.
Dude, listen. The Falcons are not good. All right, they have no offense. They put up 13 points last week. The Buccaneers put up 21. Mike Evans was it like 9 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons or something like that. I think the Buccaneers take this one home.
That's such an L take.
It's not.
Bucks aren't
What do we
at
got
home.
next? We got the Jags
There's
playing the Brownies, and this might be, I think, the worst quarterback matchup recorded in history. You have Joe Flacco going up against who's the Jaguars quarterback?
CJ Beathard.
C.J. Beathard. Where did that man go to college?
Probably like
I looked it up, dude.
I need to check. Give me 1 second.
I think it's TCU.
C.J. Beathard. I don't think
C.J. Beathard
TCU, I think.
went to Iowa, so
Oh,
that means
that
he
means
is the
he's a-
worst quarterback of all time. So I'm gonna take the Browns by default because this man went to Iowa to play college.
Yeah. The Jags are not going to be able to do anything without Lawrence. But they are playing. The Browns. Browns. But it's Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco.
Yeah. The Browns are going to pick up a dub. If the Jaguars most likely will not have Trevor Lawrence, that's a killer. So give me the Browns.
I'm not gonna lie. These matchups so far have actually been really tough to pick. These are all. I feel like these are all
Except the,
either.
except the next one.
Yeah, that next one.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. But I don't know, man. It's like the Jaguars have a better offense, but the Browns' defense is really good. I don't know. Do I trust C.J. Beathard or do I trust Joe Flacco? And I trust Joe Flacco. Browns are gonna take this one home.
You trust Joe Flacco?
I trust Joe Flacco more than C.J. Beathard.
Yeah, C.J. Beathard went to Iowa.
The big
The Lions are playing the Bears, and I have a feeling the Bears are going to win this game. I know Ryan Nasty is not going to like
grip.
me saying the Bears.
What the hell?
I think the Bears are going to win. I don't care what you say. We're going to look back at this video and say,
Dude,
man,
Justin-
he was right, or man, he was, what is he thinking?
Yeah, we're
But they're going to say,
their
well,
QB
he's right. Give me the Bears.
Dude, their QB's
Bears.
Justin Fields, bro.
Bears.
Dude, their QB's Justin Fields. They're not gonna
If
win the game.
the Lions play the same that they did last week,
Yep.
they're not going to win.
They put up 33 points.
They're not going to win.
But look at
what
what they
more do you want
did.
them to do?
Look at what they did in all the quarters besides the first quarter.
They still put up 33 points.
They put
I
up-
actually
they put
had
up
like
12 points in the last three
like
quarters.
This doesn't matter.
They had 33 points.
Justin Fields is him,
oh my
and
god.
he's about to show the NFL what he can do.
Dude, he's been in the league for
Against
3
an
years. and shown them-
overrated Lions team.
Dude, he's been in the league for 3 years and has shown
Oh wait,
nothing.
21.
Justin Fields can just go away and never return. Justin Fields belongs in the land of misfit toys. Guy's an absolute
Misfit toys.
guy's an absolute goober. It's just I don't even know why we're discussing this. Who cares? It's in Chicago. Jared Goff is gonna dominate. Lions.
See, listen, Ryan always says Jared Goff is a warm weather or indoor QB.
Good weather.
Good weather. No,
It's not going to be good weather, I don't think.
it's not gonna be good weather. Let me tell you, it'll probably be snowing.
That's why we have Jameer Gibbs
But
and David Montgomery.
can Jared Goff handle the cold?
no, he can't handle any weather. He's not very good.
It doesn't matter because Justin Fields is probably the worst QB in the league. So Detroit Lions, baby. Let's go 3-1-3.
That's right.
The first 4 o'clock matchup It's decent. It's the 49ers playing the Seahawks, and the Seahawks are hot right now. They lost last week, but they put up 35 points against a good Cowboys defense. But the 49ers are also a very good defense, and the Seahawks are on the road. So, give me the 49ers.
Yeah, when this team is healthy, they are undoubtedly the best team in the NFL. And they're healthy right now. And they're at home. So give me the 49ers.
The 49ers will dominate the Seahawks.
Pretty simple. Seahawks are good, but not good enough. 49ers.
No team is good enough. Except for
Essentially, this
Except for
next
the
game is
Detroit
the
Lions.
Vikings and the Raiders.
Ew.
this game sucks.
I think the Vikings have lost 2 straight, and Josh Dobbs is starting to fall off.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he had a bye week.
he fell off harder than his hair, bro.
Oh, wow.
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 That is wow. Okay.
Yeah, just because I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
Wow.
Yeah, give me the Raiders. That was just I don't know.
I think both these teams are going on bye weeks, too. A little bye ass.
Yeah, Raiders at
Will.
home are pretty good. Pretty good.
What?
Give me the Raiders.
You were like, oh, dude.
Sorry. Yeah. Like I said about Josh Dobbs,
Snap, crackle,
I
pop.
feel like that's factual. And I just realized we have 2 Monday night games. What the heck? Yo, anyone else notice that we have 2 Monday night games
Dude, no way.
What?
Wait, actually,
at the same time?
that's definitely messed up because that's probably why that. So that's probably messed up.
Yeah.
Unless, actually, I don't know, but I'm gonna look.
I don't know,
That's
but
kinda weird.
I think just because the Raiders have Devontae Adams, that they're gonna get this done.
Devontae was low key wall.
And Michael Meyer, the Raiders tight end, is so underrated, dude. He's so good.
Oh, Ryan Garcia won his fight.
The Vikings play the Raiders, and I'm gonna be honest. Will Justin Jefferson be back?
I think he is.
Who knows at this point? This guy just
It doesn't
wanna
matter
play.
at this point.
I don't know if he will. He'll probably sit out again.
There's no need in him.
The Raiders are probably gonna pick up an easy dub here at home.
Yeah, there's 2 Monday night games at the same time. That's kind of stupid. Vikings Raiders. I don't know. This is so tough. I feel like the Raiders are more consistent, so I'm just gonna go with the Raiders.
We all picked the Raiders in that, bro.
Where are we at? We're at the
Chargers.
No, the Broncos.
Well, the Chargers Broncos game.
We're at the Broncos
Same
game
team.
because the Broncos own the Chargers in the past.
They own anyone.
They own the Chiefs.
Did they beat the Chiefs like once in the past like 6 years?
Yeah, I know. They were on an 18-game losing streak, but that doesn't matter because the Broncos are a different team now. Sean Payton is the best coach in the NFL. Russell Wilson is the top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
The NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
Wow.
Justin Herbert is not a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. And the Chargers are one of the worst teams in the NFL. So,
And the Detroit
mathematically, that means that the Broncos win this game easily. With ease. You're going to think it's going to be a close game, but they win with ease. Broncos.
I hope this kid is right. I hope the Broncos really do own the Chargers. So I'm gonna do it. I guess that's right, Mr. Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos.
The Broncos suck.
They don't.
Just kidding. They're not that bad,
Yeah,
but
they're actually decent.
Chargers just have too good of an offense.
Nah,
They put up
points
6
last
points last
Four
week.
and 7.
last week.
It was against Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Hard not to-
Exactly.
Listen. Hot
Be
take.
nasty.
Hot take. Russell Wilson should win Comeback Player of the Year over DeMar Hamlin. I'm just gonna say it.
DeMar even played a
Listen,
DeMar
Hamlin-
hasn't played a game.
DeMar
No, he
Hamlin
played 3
has-
snaps.
Has played like 3 snaps.
Played 3 snaps.
He's not gonna get comeback player of the year.
I
Yeah,
think
he probably will because
I
he
think
died on the field.
But like, dude, Russell Wilson has actually been like,
Is he a
he actually
Yes,
does.
dude.
That last like month.
he got resurrected.
So I'm gonna with the Broncos here. I think this is the first time all year I picked the Broncos winning.
Yeah, same.
But the Chargers, dude.
No,
The
you
Chargers,
picked him against the Bears.
bro. If they just get like a new head coach, the Chargers would be one of the best teams in the league.
New defense is just not it.
At the beginning of the season, this next game we would have thought would have been a
Broncos
really
is
good
so
matchup.
good.
But now it's not really that good because the Bills are not very good. The Bills are 6-6, and the Bills are not going to make
the
the
Broncos
playoffs.
are 6-6.
So overrated.
We beat the Bills, so we're better than the
I don't
Bills.
think they
Meaning
do.
the Bills suck.
I don't think the Broncos beat the Bills.
Yes, we did.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they had too many men on the field.
It was on prime time.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see the Chiefs falling in this game. I really hope they do. I don't see them at home losing again after they lost last week. So give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, T Swift probably gonna be in attendance.
Dude, she's
and
literally
that
on
means
tour right now,
It's
buddy.
gonna be a chilly
Oh, she
matchup.
is.
Yes.
She's on tour now.
Yes.
Frick. Well, they're still gonna win. Should be watching at home. The Bills are not good. They're just plain and simple not that good of a football team.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
The Bills. The Bills are going to be on their high horse riding down into Kansas City because, you know what? We can compete with Kansas City. At the end of the day, just shut up and never speak again. Chiefs are picking up a dub here. As long as Travis Kelce just doesn't suck, should be good.
Once again, another tough matchup to pick. Both these teams have been not as good as they were last year. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I have to take the Bills here.
When did that
I think
happen?
I'm gonna have to
so
do it.
stupid.
Listen, the Chiefs are
We're in
really not
last
that
place
good.
in that, so you
Both
pick the
the-
Panthers and the Bills.
You're really tied with me for last place. You can have a talk.
I'm not about to be.
Snack nasty. Eat nasty.
When did Indiana play Ohio State?
Oh my gosh, get off me, ogre.
This next game is decent. It is decent. It's the Eagles versus the Cowboys. The Eagles kind of own the Cowboys at this point, but it's in Dallas. It's in AT&T Stadium where Ohio State will be playing the next game. But this is the toughest matchup maybe of all time in this series.
Yak 'em up.
This year at least. They are them boys this year. Give me the Cowboys. Dak Prescott's winning MVP. He's the best quarterback in the league. He might be the best player this year in the NFL. He's on my fantasy team. I'm starting him this week. Go Cowboys to beat the Eagles.
Yeah, at home and coming off a loss. Or no, they just won last week. The Eagles are coming off a loss, so they'll be coming in for revenge.
You freaking
But
brick wall.
it's on prime time, and Dak sucks.
Dak was
So-
pretty good on primetime last year.
I just don't think Dak is that good.
Round.
I just don't think he is.
Fan dies at Pelicans and Kings game.
Eagles.
They just like fall down.
Call me crazy,
Yeah, he
but
pulled
the
a DeMar
Cowboys are
Hamlin.
going to win this game.
But they did
prime time.
CPR.
I'm probably
and it
going
didn't work.
to not get this right, but give me the Cowboys.
Man, what is going on?
Oh
Hey,
my
everybody
God.
learn CPR. I think.
These matches are so good.
Them
bro.
boys.
Eagles. I don't know. It's at Cowboys at AT&T Stadium. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Cowboys here.
That's good.
Oh my dude, these matches are actually tough though. Like I'm like
Two
all these matches.
Monday night games at the same time. So you get to pick your poison against one of the worst two matchups.
Dude, these are terrible.
These are
games.
awful.
Pick
One's
your
gonna be an
poison.
absolute massacre. The other one's gonna be.
An absolute massacre.
Yeah, I'm
Nah, I
gonna
don't
take the
know about a
Packers in this first doubleheader game. I'm probably gonna watch neither of these games.
I'll probably just be up in my room.
You know how about this?
I'll probably just
Just
do homework.
I'll be
Let's do
fine.
both of them right now.
Yeah, I would say we just
Just
do
do
both.
both
right
right
Do both.
now. Yeah, why not?
Packers are beating the Giants, and the Dolphins are beating the Titans. Pretty simple to say. I did not pick the Dolphins to beat the Commanders for some reason last week, and the Packers just beat the Chiefs for some odd reason. So I think the Packers are going to beat the Giants, and the Dolphins will defeat the Titans.
Bye.
Yeah, like Isaac said, I'm gonna agree with him here. Pretty simple.
You pretty much
Packers
agree to me every
Dolphins.
single time.
This year,
Give me the Giants and Titans. I'm kidding. I'm
Oh
kidding.
my
I'm
God.
kidding.
Sheesh.
The Packers show they can play on primetime. Packers. The Dolphins are playing a bad team. Dolphins.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. Packers, Dolphins. On two.
Wait. Trace McSorley has just been added
Oh, yeah,
to the
sorry.
practice squad for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh boy.
Just for anybody out there, that's the last thing I'm going to say. I'll give it to
Trace
Orange.
McSorley, throw it on a dime, like I ain't even try, just to catch me right where I'm
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Inside the Huddle. All 4 people that actually watch it.
Hey, get 30 on the dot.
I just have one thing to say. Tune in next week to see Wolf get all his predictions wrong because he sucks.